On the entrepreneurial journey, it has ups and downs. Some days you're flying, you're getting things done, you're feeling high, you're feeling everything's working out for you. And then some days you're just like, maybe I should get a job. So it's part of life. One of my business mentors explained once that he was with a friend in the hospital, sitting by his bed, and everything was quiet around, and he was with this person, and he noticed the heart rate meter. It has this beep, 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 beeps, and it goes up and down. And he said, that's life, actually. It goes up and down. If it was just flat and steady all the time, you'd be dead. So sometimes you gotta accept that things are down, that situations are not optimal, situations are not what you wanted. And at the same time, think, okay, what can I do that's gonna start bringing me now from this downward curve into an upward curve? Because everyone's gonna go to that downward curve. It is inevitable, it is life. That's how it works here. But it's up to you to choose how to react when you are getting into that downward curve and go into the upward curve. Now, eventually, of course, with proper training and exercise, you can lower the rate of the downward curve, or maybe not go so far down before you go up again. But basically, everyone in the world is subjected to happiness and unhappiness, heat and cold, light and dark. You can't have one without the other. So thinking, what can I do now to help me start getting into that upward curve? Maybe it's as simple as just taking a nap or eating a bar of chocolate. Sometimes these things help. Unfortunately, a lot of people are in such a downward curve for so long and so burnt out, they turn to destructive habits, and these destructive habits get deeper and longer, like drinking and drugs and sleeping and then taking medicines and so many difficult things, trying to solve that downward curve and feel a little bit happy and go up. But if it's in an unhealthy way, it's not gonna start going up really. So thinking, what can I do that's gonna put me back in balance on a healthy track? And like I said, maybe it's as simple as taking a nap. That can be very helpful. Maybe you need to take some action. Usually it's about taking some sort of action. And if you cannot take inspired action, take some actions that's moving you towards your goal. Like, I need to click these buttons. I need to build this on this website. Some type of logical work that you can do that will help move you forward on your goals. So at the end of the day, even though you've fallen down a bit, you can still feel like, yeah, I've moved forward on my goal. That will help in that situation. And also to have an inspiring mission. If you see dead ends all around you, if you see like, I'm burned out because, and burnout often happens because you're not inspired by the work you're doing. You don't like the work you're doing. Then in that case, can switch to something inspiring. What inspires you in a healthy way? What kind of activity can I do that inspires me and brings me closer to my goals? Not watching TV and eating junk food, but some action to bring you closer to your goals. It could also be exercise. Tony Robbins often says, emotion follows motion. When you move your body, you change your body, you change your posture, you go out and move and walk and jump and use your voice. Your emotion also changes. And then you get energy to again continue into activity towards your inspired mission.